All right, what's going on, Schoolers, or soon to be Schoolers? This video is going to be about what Skool actually is. Obviously, it's a community platform, but what does it actually do for you? And how can it actually change your life like it's changed mine? Now, this is a Skool trophy that me and my partner earned from helping a creator win Skool games. We actually helped them do $62,000 in cash collected in their first week, and now they're currently doing around $33,000 in MRR. We work with a handful of different communities right now. They're all crushing it. They all did great. And basically this entire YouTube channel is helping you, whether you don't own a Skool community and you want to start one. We want to help you grow. And if you own a Skool community that's doing pretty good or it's doing great, we want to help you take it to the next level. Okay. So this video is going to be for beginners. I'm going to show you exactly what Skool is, how it can serve you as just a human being. And especially with this new economy with AI starting to really have an impact on the world's economy. Tons of people are losing their jobs and a ton of people's livelihoods are being impacted, and why I think communities are going to be the future, especially as more and more people start to look towards their passion for what it is they do for a means of income. Okay, so let's dive into it. I'm going to jump into my screen here and break down what Skool is. All right, guys, so we are inside my computer and we are now looking at Skool. This is the Schoolers community. If you run a community, you will be automatically added to this community from the Skool team. And Skool is basically just the greatest platform to start a community, especially if you are a beginner, especially if you've never started a business. I mean, I have started 2 agencies now. I've also sold info products, and now I have this new agency. I guess this is technically my 3rd agency where we help Skool creators. And I'm telling you, running a business is tough. Anyone telling you that it's not tough to run a business is lying to you. But the cool thing about running a community is it's actually fun. Like, even the communities that I own and I'm a part of, it feels fun and it doesn't really feel like work. Like most businesses that you run, you are going to be spending a tremendous amount of time to actually have it grow. But if you are new to business, this is maybe your first try at like starting a small business or trying to make money online, I'm telling you, starting a Skool community is phenomenal. Pretty sure their stats on Skool are like something ridiculous. Like it's something around like 1 in 10 people actually like make money from Skool, which is actually awesome. It might actually be better than that. Don't quote me on that. But basically, if you don't have a Skool community right now, I want to show you why you should look into running a Skool community, okay? So I'm going to use one of my communities as an example. This is a community that I have set up for about like $5 a month. It's just basically like a way for us to basically give back to the agency owner community. But basically you have your community section where people can come in here and post. And basically it's really cool because people, if they have questions, they can ask their questions here. You can comment on it, you can respond back to them, and you're basically helping people, right? So it doesn't matter what your community is about. There's a good chance people have the same interests as you do right now, and there's a good chance that they're willing to pay you for it if you are willing to add value to them, right? Now, just kind of going through like even just a handful of the different kind of communities that they have out there. There's a pickleball community, there's AI automations, there's communities about dance, communities about, you know, even like Tom Aspinall's on here, which is awesome. Even huge entrepreneurs like Tom Bilio. I believe he used to own one of the, I forget exactly what the protein bar company is, but he's a big entrepreneur. I know that. But just tons of people are leveraging Skool because it's super easy to use for you as a business owner, for you running the community. So just to dive into just some of the communities that are on Skool, just because I think a lot of people think they need something like super unique to start a community about. And I think a big thing with a lot of people is you think that maybe like, oh, like, yeah, I want to start this community, but so many people do it. And sure, maybe there is a category or there are communities that teach football or teach Pilates or teach how to knit. But the fact of the matter is you are going to put your own unique spin on it because you're your own unique person, okay? That's the biggest thing I really want to communicate in this video is like, it doesn't matter how many communities there are about the same topics that you might be interested in building a community on. You can still go do it. There's so many different communities here, you know, whether you're looking to start one in the spiritual niche, in the tech niche, the health niche, sports, self-improvement, relationships, like it doesn't matter. There's a good chance if you want to start a community, it's going to fall into one of these categories, okay? And again, the coolest thing is it doesn't matter. Like if you wanted to start a dating community like this girl does, like you can go put your own unique spin on it. And I'm telling you, there's probably a good chance that you can probably attract at least 10 people into the community who will pay you money to learn from you. And that's just money being paid to you online. Like there's nothing better than seeing money come into your bank account from a business that you launched online. So while you're at work, you're making money. And some people who take it very seriously make it their full-time thing. Okay, I know I have. I know that with the clients that I work with, they have, right? So this is a real possible thing, and it is the best business to start. So what does it actually look like inside of a community? I'm gonna show you guys basically just a passion project community that I started, just kind of giving back to the agency owner community, teaching them how to start an agency, run it, and run their ads. But this is basically what it looks like, right? You have your community section here where people can all come in here, ask questions. You can come in here, throw a title in, and then you can, make a community post, right? Stuff like this. You can add GIFs. You can select the category that you want to post it to, right? There's so many cool things that you can do. It almost feels like a high-end Facebook community, right? Like back in the old days when everybody was in a Facebook community and people were engaging in Facebook communities, that's what Skool actually feels like, right? Then you have your classroom section. So for instance, this section right here, this is basically what the courses all look like, right? So you have your folders here, right? You have your different folders that you can all do, and then you have your different modules. So inside of here, if you were to click edit, I can add a different video, I can add PDFs, I can add links, right? It's super, super intuitive. And this is another thing that a lot of people ask me is like, how do you go about starting a community if they know it's saturated and if they have no experience even filming themselves and doing things like that? There are communities on here where people don't even show their face, right? And they're still teaching value. The other cool thing is you can use a tool called Loom, and I will link them down below. But basically with Loom, you can screen record your screen, and then you can share yourself from your laptop camera, and it'll show you in the bottom left or bottom right, whatever, but then it allows you to basically walk through Word documents that you can build, which is your lesson plan, right? So I like to use Loom because for me, like the people that are coming to me for value and education, they don't care about high production value. They just want to learn something, go apply it and see results, right? So this is basically what it looks like. This is what your course will look like. You can build as many folders as you want. You can add as many courses as you want. It doesn't matter. And the cool thing is you can link YouTube videos from here, Loom videos. You can use things like Wistia and Vimeo. These are all just video hosting platforms, which are super, super simple. But again, they make it just so, so simple, all right? All your courses are here. You can go in here, you can name the course, give it a description. You can add some cover art. You can make it available to everyone in your community. You can have a certain course unlock for people who reach a certain level in your community. People can buy courses, right? So people can join your community and you can actually put a paywall on certain courses. If people are in your community for a certain amount of time, so like let's say you wanted to build a very high-end program for people who have been inside your course your community for like 4 months, and at the 5-month mark, it unlocks. You can do that. You can even make things private, right? So again, it's super, super simple. Now, jumping into the calendar section, it's really, really easy to use. Basically, like to create anything here, all you need to do is title it. So you can do like agency owner Q&A. You can date it, right? So we make this maybe next Monday. Set the time. So maybe we want to make it for 6:30 p.m. Duration, an hour. Set your time zone. You can make it a recurring event if you want to. You can have the Skool call be on Skool. So basically the cool thing about Skool now is they actually have like their own proprietary software for you to live stream. So you can either use the Skool software. If you prefer Zoom or Google Meets, you can also do that. The other cool thing is like you can host in-person events as well too. So like let's say this was like an agency owner mastermind, right? And then maybe this was like gonna be in like Vancouver or something. You can come in here, you can make the address, and then you can put in the address of the place that you guys are doing your in-person meetup at, right? You can add cover art to it, and then you can allow access to certain people who get access, whether they hit a certain level, whatever their tier they're on, or members in certain courses, like you name it. It's really customizable. And then you can even remind members with an email 1 day before as well too, just so you can improve that show up rate of your actual event, okay? So that's basically the calendar section. It's super, super simple. Now, there's also maps as well too, so you can see like all the different people that are inside your community and like where they are all located, which is pretty cool. And then you have a leaderboard section as well too on all the people that are in your community and where they kind of stand in your community. Now, the other cool part is obviously Skool has their own built-in landing page for you. So even for our clients and myself, anytime that we are taking traffic from social media or from ads, we drive them straight to the About Us page. This is the About Us page. And basically here is where you can add some copy, just, copywriting, sharing a little bit more about what your community is about. the value that's inside, the courses, the benefits and features, whatever it may be, right? It's totally up to you. And then the other cool part is you can add a bunch of graphics here, a bunch of images. You can also add YouTube videos, Loom videos, Vimeo or Wistia videos, right? You name it, just as long as you have the video link, or you can drop a file, you can basically add it there. Again, super, super simple. Now, the really cool thing with Skool is, for me personally, because I know that a lot of people, like, you are bombarded with, how to make money online, how to get to your first $10,000 a month online, all these different things, right? You see these massive claims online, and I think it becomes a part of the reason why it's so overwhelming to get started. But the biggest thing with Skool and why I think it's so powerful is because it's so easy for your average person to just go in and start. And even if you aren't ready to necessarily start a community, but you want to just start getting ideas, the best thing you can do is just jump onto Skool. It's free to do it. It's free to create a profile. Go onto Skool, create a profile, and then just join free communities. Go join free communities, consume the content, and just see what it's about, right? If you can see what it's about, then you can start to build a little bit more inspiration and drive to actually go and start your community. Now, the other cool thing with Skool is when you go to create a community, you can basically jump onto the hobby plan, which is only $9 a month, or you can jump on the pro plan, which is $99 a month. If you wanted to pay yearly, as you can see here, the price goes down on a per month basis, so you're gonna pay up front, but you can basically, save a little bit of money if you are all in and you're committed, right? So it's super, super easy. Now, the other really cool thing is you can try for free, right? So if you jump on a Skool and you just wanna start a Skool community just to see what it's all about, you can literally try it for free. You can create a community, play around with it, see what it's like to actually be the admin and owner of a Skool community, just to get a feel for it. I know for me, I'm a visual learner, so this actually helped me a lot when I started my first Skool community. But just jump in, try it for free, get a feel for it, and then see if it's actually gonna be the right thing for you. And I really do think that, like, where the economy is going right now with AI, I think a lot of people, unfortunately, are going to see a lot of their jobs like just completely replaced by AI. I think if you are someone that sits behind a desk and you just push keys on your keyboard, it's going to be a rude awakening for, I think, a lot of people. I'm even starting to see it in the agency owner and marketing and sales industry, where a lot of people who work for me, like, their day-to-day tasks are becoming completely replaced by AI. And the cool thing that I see an opportunity in right now is, as people start to see AI get more advanced and people's jobs get replaced, it's an unfortunate and sad thing. I think more people are going to crave community. They're going to crave that human to human interaction. And a lot more people are going to start focusing on what their purpose is, right? They're going to realize that having that dead end desk job isn't the means to their entire life, right? It's not the end all be all. And I think a lot of people, as they start to realize this, they're going to want to connect with other people that have the same interests, and they're going to want to start spending their time doing stuff that they actually love. And that's the cool thing about Skool, is it actually allows you to focus on that. Okay, so hopefully this gives you a better example of what is, inside of Skool, how to use it, some of the communities that are inside of here. I mean, literally, like, just join it for free, discover some communities, and go check out some of the free ones. Like, there is literally a community for quite literally everything. Like, it's crazy. Sometimes I just find myself diving in here and, like, getting inspired because I realize, like, how easy it is to actually start a Skool community. And if you think right now, like, you have an idea and you're like, oh, there's no way people would pay me for that, I can almost guarantee you, if you jump in here and you go search up the same sort of idea that you have right now that you think won't work, I can guarantee you that if you jump on here, you'll probably find that somebody has the same sort of community and they're making money from it. And if they're not making money from it, or if there's no communities in here that have the same idea as you, that's an even bigger opportunity, because you are in a completely unsaturated market with a complete blue ocean for you to go in and attack and actually grow. Okay, so the options are really endless here. It's a win-win. It's a win-win if you're trying to make money online and you're trying to start your first online business. All right, and again, the cool thing, like, with business, like with all my agencies, we spend so much money per month on softwares, on employees, on everything. With Skool, it costs you as little as $9 a month to start a business, which is absolutely absurd. We have clients who are doing $35,000 a month, $7,500 a month, $10,000 a month, and their overhead is literally like $99 a month, which is absolutely absurd. Okay, so if you are looking to start your own Skool community and this video has helped you, get off the fence and cross that finish line to go start, you can go ahead and use my link below to actually go and start your Skool community. It supports me as a creator. I do have an affiliate through Skool. I do get paid for it. But if these videos are adding value to you and they're helping you out, I'd appreciate the support. It helps me out as a creator. But go ahead and click that link, go start your free Skool community, go try it out, go check out other Skool communities and just play around with it. And I can guarantee you, once you start this business and once you commit to it, for just months on end, I'm telling you, it's going to be the coolest thing that you've ever chosen to do with your life. Because honestly, running communities, I think, is going to be the next biggest thing, especially as people start to realize like how important human to human interaction is becoming. So hopefully you guys found value in this video, especially if you're a beginner and you're looking to start a Skool community. Again, go ahead and scroll down below, click the link to go start your Skool community. And if you need anything, just go ask your questions in the comment section below and I'll be happy to help you out. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.